Yeah, Quest for Gear. That was I See Police by Observatory Watchtower One. That's a number one hit single in my house because that's my band and my song. And we handed it over to Numb Thumb, WarheartArts, and I could not be happier. What you're seeing on the screen is his video. So I released I See Police on my own label, Effortless Records, under an album title called Wages of War by Observatory Watchtower One. Like I said, it went straight to number one at my house, right to the top of the charts. Right to the top of the charts. It's the number one album in my house. So, yeah. And then I wasn't super happy with my master job that I did on it. I kind of did it fast and lazy, and I used the Tascam Model 24 to master. It's not really what you would probably use to master. You'd probably use an Apollo or, $50,000 worth of mastering gear, which I don't have. But I do have the Yamaha HS8s now, so that helps. And at one point, Numb Thumb at WarheartArts was like, hey, I'd like to remix a song. And you know what? Before he asked me, I swear this is true, I kind of had in my head to offer it to him, and that's the song I was going to offer him, I See Police. Certainly, I See Police was the one I had picked out off my album as the single. So there's 12 songs on Wages of War, which you can find on Spotify, Yahoo, Amazon, all the places where you can stream music, because I put it on CD Baby that put it to like 30 distributed it to 30 places. And like I said, the album went to platinum at my house. Straight to number one. Straight to number one at my house. So maybe your house too. And but I wasn't happy with the master. So we're actually having Todd Tobias over at of Guided by Voices, Circus Devils fame. He's remastered it for me. That's all done, by the way. That's done. He only took like a day or two to do it. He would have been quicker had I got back to him faster. It seems like once I gave Todd Tobias at soundbetter.com the songs, it seems like he would have done it in like 2 hours, but it took 2 days because he was waiting for me. That's how fast he is. Anyway, the Todd Tobias remaster is done. It's great. It sounds better. I even redid the album cover a little bit, if you can tell. So there's the album cover for Tobias Remaster. It has nothing written down here. And the original Wages of War cover looks like that. So that's how you can tell the Tobias Remaster versus the Wages of War I put out. In case you guys are streaming this at Spotify. In case Wages of War is number one at your house. So anyway, Numb Thumb down in where he's from, down south. I'm in Canada. He's down south of the States. We have similar interests. Same with Mike from I Love Recording. We're into similar music. We're all certainly into recording, but we're also into the same kind of music, strangely enough. I really like those guys' songs. And he come to me and he's like, can I remix I See Police? And I was kind of like, you kind of read my mind, Like, I'm pretty sure I was going to offer it, but he asked before I could offer, so there's no proving or disproving who had the idea first. But I do know I wanted I See the Police to be a single. That for sure I know before him and I talked. I said, yeah, you can remaster it, but listen, like, don't, or remix it, sorry. He was going to remix it. Warheart has a studio bridge and a Tascam Porta studio and a big fat old mixer. I always think it's a studio or a Soundcraft Spirit or a Ghost, but it's not a Soundcraft at all. It's like a Sound Techniques or some mixer. I can never remember what he has, but it sounds very nice. And I know that because he has videos on his YouTube channel where he just plays some stuff through and you're like, woo, that sounds good. Just right off the hop. Anyway, I say you can remix this, but don't just remix it. Like, add stuff to it. Put your vocals on it. Put whatever. Do whatever. Whatever you're going to do is going to be good. I already know. Like, whatever he does, this guy, he's like right there with me. He gets me. I get him. Our songs are similar, It's just kind of like, yeah, dude, whatever you're going to do, just do whatever you're going to do, which he did. And he exceeded my expectations. There's a little video on his channel. So that's WarheartArts, if you're not familiar. Go give him a like and subscribe. He is at WarheartArts, and he does things like, he does banjos and mixing boards and how to mix and how to master. And he's very book smart when it comes to audio, as well as art smart and tech smart and all the smarts. But he's definitely read a book or two that I have not read. This is a great channel. Anyway, WarheartArts at WarheartArts. So he exceeded my expectations. This little video is 10 minutes of him talking about how he sort of struggled to figure out what he was going to add, because he's like, oh, he already had the guitars, the drums, the bass, the vocals. My whole thing was like, yeah, I did. You could have just redid them, like, I don't care. You could have took the drums off. But what he did do exceeded my expectations, not just in terms of the mix. His mix is better. It's more fun. It's more razory. Like, it's what I wanted to do, and I didn't do it. Like, my mix is boring and dull compared to his. His really grinds. I really like it. It's a weird song. It's called I See Police. There's no political thing. I'm not anti-police by any means. If anything, I'm pro-police, except that when I had to call them about a month ago when I threw a jackass off my porch, they wouldn't deal with it. But that's sort of a problem everywhere, especially in Canada right now. So I'm not anti-police. I'm usually pro-police. It's nothing to do with that. It's just a dumb song with dumb words. That's all. It's just like a punk song. I always try to write songs. I'm not like hardcore or anything, but I always say with my songs, I'm trying to write something that you would catch a tattoo artist putting on while he's tattooing. Okay. That's not to say that I'm hard rock. I'm not Henry Rollins or frickin' Nine Inch Nails, but I've always thought of my albums as something that a guy's like, I want to listen to an indie rock album. I'll put it on while I tattoo people. That's been the weird sort of vibe I've always gone for. And this song, I think, does that. It is just to put it on. It's not great, but here it is. But anyway, Warheart makes it great. Numb Thumb at WarheartArts makes it great. This is a weird picture of him. There we go. That's better. The mix is better. He really put the drums up and clear and clean like I wanted to do and just couldn't do it like he did it. He did stuff to my vocal. It's better. He added trombone and quite a few other parts. It's just a better mix, and I appreciate it. Thank you, Numb Thumb, for WarheartArts for exceeding my expectations. And well, kind of, sort of. You didn't really, because I knew you were going to hit a home run. I knew it. I just knew you were going to knock this out of the park. So I guess you didn't exceed my expectations. You met them in that I was like, you're up to bat, and whew, he knocked it out of the park. I knew he would anyway. So what else is there to say? I'll play this through, but I mean, him and I are both just going to get copyright struck later. He's not going to monetize this probably anyway till later because he's not there yet, but I'll just have to release the copyright. I'll figure out how to do that because we're going to both collab on this video, I'm sure that you're watching right now. I'm just going to leave you with his mix. If you want to go check out how much better his mix is than mine, just go to Spotify, search Observatory Watchtower One. Give me a like there if you would. I'd love to start making some money on Spotify, but those guys, you got to have a song play 1,000 times now before they give you 5 cents. But anyway, I'm going to play the song. I love what Warheart's done. It's so great, so creative. The mix is better. Everything about it is better. I'm going to play the song. I'll leave you there. It's like 4 or 5 minutes long. Why is this punk weird song 4 or 5 minutes long? Because I thought that was funny. The other song on the album, right butted up to it, is called Sneering at Your Neighbors, which is, you can see the track listing right here. And yeah, so, oh, no, sorry. Okay, track 7 is I See Police. Track 11 is Sneering at Your Neighbors. It's 6 minutes long because it's this crappy punk song. I just thought that was funny to make the audience hang on for 6 minutes. There's really nothing in the back half of the song. It's just grindy rat guitars. And I don't know. It's just my sense of humor. But again, I try to write albums that, a tattoo artist would put on repeat as he's tattooing clientele. I don't know. That's just sort of the vibe of things. I'm going to put this song on. It's Warheart's mix. It's going to be the single version. We're going to put a B-side on it. We're going to get Mike from I Love recording in on that too. And so the three of us are going to be putting out this single, on Spotify and all that, and hopefully maybe make a 7-inch. I don't know. I'm going to price that out and see what that costs. All right, without further ado, let's put on Warheart's version of I See Police. Let's hear it. Quest for Gear was brought to you by the Shoutout Set List. On the Shoutout Set List, we have none other than brothers from another mother, Mike Forrester, I Love Recording, and at WarheartArts himself. And we got GWUGLUD77. Go check him out. His music's cool. In fact, his music's a lot like I See Police. So if you like my song, you're going to love his channel. We got Keiko FX Designs. We got Black Lily at Bioglass Music. We got 111 at 1115912. His music's also similar to mine. We got Martin Parent, 1978, at Martin Parent, 1978. He's just a heck of a nice guy. John Dotson, another heck of a nice guy, at John Dotson, 920. We've got at Searching for Tone, who has more guitars than I do somehow. Somehow. I mean, I have guitars, but this guy's got more guitars somehow. We've got Full Blast at Full Blast Studio. We got TC Connor framing the sound. We got Mirage at Mirage69, who has music similar to mine. If you like music videos, he's got really cool music videos. It's kind of like Flaming Lips meets, I don't know, Pavement meets Henry Rollins, or Rollins. Vic the Synth guy is always putting out cool synth and guitar pedal videos, so you gotta go check him out. Heather Learns Guitar doesn't do nothing. Heather Learns Guitar doesn't do nothing. All right, and back to Martin Parrott. All right, so Quest for Gear, like and subscribe if you want to. And yeah, how do I do this now? Yeah. I leave you with a oil painting of King Chewy. All right, thanks everybody.